3 simple DIY projects you can do at home for somebody this Christmas. Let's get into it. And the first project we're doing, a bath caddy tray. This is probably a lot easier than what most people think it is. We're measured out 25 inches here. Your tub might be different. Just make sure you measure your tub before you make this. We're going to measure that out, get 25 inches. We're going to sand it down, put higher grit on it, get it even smoother. We want this to be as smooth as possible. And then 25 inches from both sides, the left and right, we're going to measure out 4 inches. And then on those marks, we're going to measure down 2 inches. And it should look something like this. And now we're going to get this kind of drill bit. We're going to drill about halfway down, but there's also going to be a hole in the middle. This is because it is for the bathtub. Water will get in it, and we want it to be able to get out. And then right in the middle, which is 12.5 inches, we're going to measure out 3 inches on both sides. This is going to be a phone holder. We're going to take our table saw and put it on 45 degrees. It'll look like this. And we're going to take this small piece, and this is going to go right behind that hole we just chiseled out, and we're going to glue it on. This glue is water resistant, but we're going to put polyurethane on it anyway, so that won't even matter. Those holes are 1.5 inches. The reason we did that is because that's the diameter of these little candles. They come in all kinds of different scents, so I thought that was a cool addition. Now you can add different scents depending on what you're feeling. Now my favorite part of the project, let's get a torch and let's burn this thing. The reason we do this is just to give it more look. I really like how just about any wood looks burnt. I don't like to completely burn it, but I really like just burning it like this and then putting polyurethane on it. Just clear coat. This is going to not only seal it, but it will also bring out the look of those burn marks. And this is what it looks like. I'm a big fan of how it looks like. You can also put a hole in the right side or left side for a drink or just make a cup holder. Number 2, wall-mounted bottle opener. This one will probably be even easier than the bath caddy. This one's 15 inches on a 1x6. We're going to cut it, and then we're going to cut 1x4, 2 3-inch pieces, and 1 5.5-inch piece. And we're going to mount it together like this for the base of this bottle opener. Now obviously we're going to sand it just to make it look a lot better in the end, the base and the backs of it. Now let's put the base on. We're going to glue it real tight and clamp it, and then we need to start sanding it. I was trying to think of a cool way to make the front of this, and I found this lid in the shop. I ended up cutting it off of something, and I think it looks pretty cool. It's got inches and centimeters on the front, and it's see-through, so when you put a bottle cap in there, you'll be able to see it drop in. And then I just drilled some holes and I screwed it right in, and I thought it looked great. Now I bought these stencils at Walmart. They were only $2. What I'm doing now is just taping it on, making it real tight, and covering up anything that acorn is covered up, anything around it that I don't want painted, I'm covering it up. After the paint had dried, I went and got some polyurethane and put it right over top. Give it a nice smooth look finish. Now of all the projects, this is definitely my favorite, and I will absolutely make myself one of these. This is so cool. Something you can put in the man cave, the shop, anywhere. I'm going to put it close to my mini fridge. I love this. And lastly, a candle holder or a lantern if you put some sort of handle on top of it. This is going to be 11 inches. We're going to cut it, and then we're going to rip off both sides so we can get square sides. Now we're going to set our table saw at 3/4 of an inch, and from that piece we're going to cut 8 pieces at 3/4 of an inch, just like this. We're going to take 4 of those pieces and we're going to set them aside, and then we're going to take the other 4 pieces and we're going to cut them right in half at 5.5 inches. From there we're going to put them together like this, and from 2 inches from the bottom, and also connect the other piece directly to the top. Once it dries, it'll look like this. We're going to make 2 of those, and then the 4 remaining pieces we're going to use to connect the 2 larger pieces. Like I said, this is a very easy piece, really easy to build. Now we're going to take a 5.5-inch piece that we're going to cut on all 4 sides, make a square, and this should fit in very tight. We're going to glue it in and then just fit it in like this and wait for it to dry, and it'll look like that. And we're going to start sanding, and it's time to stain it. And this is how the final piece turned out. You put some greenery around it, the candle in it, and this looks beautiful. It's one of those really simple things to do, really cheap, but it looks great, and it would be a great decoration anywhere. Hey, I just want to say thank you so much for watching the video. Thank you for any support you've given to the channel. Last month in November, we had the highest analytics that we have ever had for this channel. And I think it's just going to keep growing more and more and more. So thank you so much for the support. I really do mean that. It's awesome. And this is a Christmas video. We make some pretty cool little things just for Christmas that, you know, you could probably make too. But I want to give back and say Merry Christmas to you guys as well. So we're going to do a little drawing for all three of these things. Whoever wins, there's going to be 3 people. The first person, they're going to get the pick of their choice. The second, whatever 2's left, they get a pick. And then the last, they obviously get the last piece. But to enter this drawing, all you have to do is like the video, comment your name or something about the video and say you would like to be in the drawing, and then you have to be subscribed. And that's it. That's all you got to do, and we'll get this drawing done. In about a week or so, I'll put that on all my social medias, on YouTube, and you guys will see it as well. And that's it. Merry Christmas. I'll see you guys in the next one.